I had a client ask me recently, with no witnesses to this crash and with different stories coming from each side, how are we ever going to prove what actually happened? With the right expertise and the right resources, it's actually possible to do that. When there's a major collision, generally speaking, there will be an investigation at first by police officers and sometimes state troopers who will report to major crashes and do especially fatality investigations. And also, in many instances, when a commercial vehicle is involved, by investigators hired by the corporation involved in the crash. If somebody's fortunate enough to obtain representation early on, the injured victim's attorneys will also send people to the scene. And if you have the opportunity and the ability to gather data early on, here's how that can work. The first thing that the investigators will do is they'll go out to the crash site and they'll find skid marks, tire marks, debris fields from the vehicles that collided, gouge marks where pieces of metal and things like that from the car come into contact with the asphalt. And you map out precisely where all those points are with surveying equipment, so you have all the data points. Every vehicle, all modern vehicles, have something called an electronic control module or an electronic data recorder. Those are, as it's sort of like the black box in an airplane. And after a triggering event in a passenger car, it's usually an airbag deployment. In a commercial vehicle, like a big 18-wheeler, a lot of times it's a hard braking event. It's when somebody slams on the brakes, or just when the truck slows down abruptly. The computer will record a snapshot going back in time anywhere from 5 seconds to, I think at the longest, about a minute, and record everything that the vehicle was doing. It'll be the speed, when somebody hit the brakes, were they using cruise control, were they wearing a seatbelt, were they steering, at what angle, how much. And when you get all that data downloaded and you have all the surveying points mapped out, you can take that data and plug it into a computer program and back everything up from the impact point using the computer data and the points mapped out on the road and figure out precisely what happened in a way that's really going to establish as a fact what the results were and take out the sort of he said, she said element of the case.